Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your College-Glen neighborhood real estate specialist. As you know, I live and I work in the neighborhood of College-Glen, and I just love working with buyers and sellers in our great neighborhood. And so one thing I do is go over the quarterly stats each quarter, and since we just finished up the third quarter of 2015, wanted to go over those numbers with you and just kind of talk about what's going on in the market in our neighborhood right now. If you're a buyer wanting to get into the neighborhood, feel free to give me a call or an email. I'd love to hear from you, and we can talk about how we can get you into a great home in the neighborhood and help work with you. Or if you're someone selling for some reason, maybe your adult children, your parents maybe are moving into a care home or something like that, you need help, or you're being relocated out of the neighborhood for some reason or whatever, I'd love to help you out as well. So I'm going to put the stats up here and let's go over it for the third quarter of 2015. As you can see, we had a great quarter. It was phenomenal, and this was carryover from the second quarter because those sales that were produced in the summer, in the late spring and early summer, they didn't close escrow until we got to the third quarter. And so we had 41 closed transactions in the third quarter. That's up a little bit compared to the second quarter. And then if you look at it year over year, a huge jump compared to last year. So we had a phenomenal spring and summer in our neighborhood. And you can see there how many, the REOs, that stands for real estate owned, those are bank owned properties. And then the short sales, and then equity sales, those are just your normal regular sales as well. So you can see the breakdown there as well. So a huge quarter for the third quarter in our neighborhood, and this was just a lot of competition during the end of spring and the beginning of summer that really fueled our market. A lot of buyers out there fighting to get into properties and stuff. But it's interesting, the third quarter was kind of a tale of two markets here. The beginning of the third quarter was really strong market, but then we hit sort of August, the beginning to middle of August, and things really slowed down quite a bit. It was a combination of both families just kind of putting their buying a home on hold and just sort of finishing up into summer, back to school. Let's do our last summer vacation before school starts. We're going to take a break. We'll wait till we get settled into school and all that, and then we'll pick back up again. And then the stock market went kind of crazy, had a huge dip as well, and that pulled some people away too. So the beginning of the third quarter was really strong. Then the middle was real slow, and then September has picked back up a little bit as well ever since we got past Labor Day. But you can see there, that's the average sales price. That's up from the second quarter a little bit, and then it's significant jump from a year ago as well. So our average sales price is almost up to 305 in the neighborhood, and then you can see days on market there as well too. So just to kind of recap, what I was talking about is the market was really hot in the spring and summer in our neighborhood, and then August came and things really slowed down quite a bit. A lot of sellers were out there thinking, whoa, what's going on? Why isn't my house getting sold here? We had a lot of price reductions in August and the beginning of September. And then once we got to the middle of September, things kind of leveled off. We're in pretty much a balanced market here right now, shooting this video in the middle of October. And I think we'll be pretty balanced for October and November. Once we get right up before Thanksgiving, I think things will slow down again from the middle of November probably through the end of the year. Probably not going to have as many buyers out there, so the sellers are going to have to kind of compete a little bit more with each other. But right now, it's key. Your home's got to show well, be priced right, and you got to have an agent that has a good marketing plan for you. If you've got those three things, you're going to have good success. It's going to sell right away within 5 to 10 days. You're going to have your house sold. But if you're missing that, if you're a little too high, it's very sensitive in the neighborhood right now. Buyers are staying away. If something's overpriced just a little bit, you're going to sit on the market. We're seeing a lot of houses sitting on the market right now, and they're having to have price reductions come down, trying to get their attention. So we're seeing homes that are overpriced that are sitting, but then ones that come on that are priced just right, and they show real well, and they're getting sold right away. So it's a kind of a tale of two markets right now. That's what's going on. Connect with me, College-Glen Real Estate.com. It's got my information, what's going on in the neighborhood, all about real estate. And then if you live in the neighborhood, you can check out College-Glen Homevalue.com as well. If you want to check out what your home is worth, go there and we can get you a bunch of great information as well too. So have a great fourth quarter. I'll talk to you soon, and clear skies.